What's up guys, Harry Higgins here, coming back at you with another video. I thought since it's the month of spooks, the month of Halloween, I would share a scary storytime video for fun. So, I see a lot of, or at least used to see a lot of, these paranormal experience story times on YouTube. Most of them are made by women, which makes me wonder if women have it way worse when it comes to said paranormal experiences, if it even actually exists. And some of them might just be kind of gobshites. I'm not saying you are, not saying they are, just saying they might kind of be saying some of these stories in pretense at parts, just to make the video sound way more scarier. But I thought I would make a video talk about my own paranormal experience or sleep paralysis story. And before I go on, I just want to say I'm not making this video to be a total weirdo or to sound weird for the sake of it. I'm doing this video just for fun, yeah, just to kind of get it out there and see if other people have had the same experience as me. So yeah, even though if ghosts or other paranormal shit might not be real, one thing that is real is something called sleep paralysis, which is a condition. I don't know too much about it, but all I know is it's this condition where you are semi-conscious. Yeah, you are so half asleep, half awake, but you can't move your body to save your life. And I mean, I've had this experience a few times. It wasn't like I was harmed, but it was definitely scary at the time that I had it. And I haven't had it for a long time, which is really good, of course. But the first time I had it, and one thing I forgot to mention is a symptom you can have when you have sleep paralysis is hallucination. So you could see something that isn't there, which is probably conjured up by the fear of not being able to move your body. So this incident happened when I was 12 or 13 years old. At the time, I lived in my mum's house. She lived in this old Portuguese house, which was fairly big, and there was a first floor that led only to my room. It was this long brick staircase with a guardrail at the top, led to my room. There was a window there on your left, and yeah. So late at night or early in the morning, I'd probably gone to bed late, and I was really tired, or I was just beginning my REM cycle, and then yeah, all of a sudden my eyes are open and I'm peeking across the room. So from my vision at the time, there's the guardrail and the window in which the moonlight shone through, so I could see. So I could see pretty well. I'm looking through the guardrails, and there's this shadow moving ever so slightly up the stairs, and I could have just thought that it was my mum, but it wasn't, because in the span of 30 seconds it was there and then it wasn't there. But this thing moved ever so slightly up to the stairs, and once it was exposed, once I could see the thing for what it was like 6 to 7 feet tall. It was this big black shadowy figure that was, I guess, somewhat human, but looked somewhat human, but not really. And the thing didn't have any facial features, with it being a shadow, obviously. So it got to the top of my stairs, then moved slowly towards me and my bed where I was sleeping. And at the time, I don't think I could move my body. So I would have definitely been having sleep paralysis. And then it got to the edge of my bed, and as if it was about to crush me, or it was just hovering over my bed at this point, and its head was moving closer to my face. I was getting creeped out, you know. And what really got me was this idea. Being 12 or 13 most likely, I was a very creative or imaginative kid. I liked horror as well. Like, I read horror stories, I made my own horror stories, and became aware of creepypastas. And for those who are very aware of creepypastas, you might know the character of Jeff the Killer. My mind had just filled in the blank, even though it didn't have a face or any facial features. My mind just filled in the blank and imagined this, maybe not Jeff the Killer, but like a face, sort of like the pale, white-faced man with a creepy grin, or blood around its mouth. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Very strange, but I was afraid at the time. Like, its head was just moving closer and closer to my face. I got about this close and then just vanished. I got up proper and just wondered what the hell just happened. So weeks had passed, or a month had passed. I came across this YouTube video of a guy talking about sleep paralysis, and I immediately thought of that story. I was like, yes, I remember that. That was very surreal, very strange. I decided to share my story, because nothing like that would ever happens to you. It's so rare. And like I said earlier, I haven't had, throughout my teens, I might have had sleep paralysis twice or three times, but I was never harmed. I was never harmed in the first time I had it. But anyways, very weird experience, whether it actually happened or not. Most likely sleep paralysis, most likely hallucination that was brought on by, I had a fear of the dark at the time, so that's probably what caused it. So that's the video. I hope you weren't creeped out, and I hope you're not watching this video at night time. And just to say again, I'm not making this video to sound like a weirdo or a creep or anything. I'm just doing this video for fun. Yeah. I want to know if anyone watching this has had a similar experience. Most likely, I can imagine quite a few people have had just experiences that have happened in their life that they just can't explain. If so, share it in the comments down below. So that is my video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.